Guys, welcome back to my channel for the love of glitter. First and foremost, if you look in my background, my glitter is gone, and if you haven't been keeping up with my channel, I am pregnant, so this is going to be the baby's nursery, which means I'm gonna have to find a new place to film. I have like crazy dramatic makeup on, and it's because today I wanted to test out the new Wet n Wild Midnight Mermaid collection for you guys. I was so lucky because I started calling around Walgreens to see if anyone had this collection in stock. So before you go like hunting it down at Walgreens, save yourself some gas and just give them a call. I was lucky though, and I called one and she's like, I just put it out, so everything was there. And I was about to run over there, but I wasn't ready yet. Like, I was just like having a lazy day where I didn't want to get ready. I didn't want to put makeup on, so I was not ready at all. And my husband was like, do you want me to just go pick it up for you? I was like, yes, please. So I sent him like screenshots of everything that I wanted, and he did a really fabulous job. So thank you, Travis, for picking all of this stuff up for me and understanding my makeup addiction. In this collection, they have a highlighter, and this is called Midnight Moon. This retails for $6.99. As you can see, the shade is extremely unique. It's kind of hard to really say it's just this color because it is a little bit of a mixture. It is like a yellow gold, but then it almost seems to have a greenish grayish tint to it. And as you can see, there is like purple sparkles in there. No idea what to expect. I've swatched it, but that's about it. So here we go. I honestly thought it would look a little bit like chalky powdery, and it's not seeming to look like that, which is great. It does tend to look more goldish, almost gray toned on the skin. Let's just blend that baby out. And there that one is. Let's do the other side. Maybe antique gold, because it does kind of have that green slash grayish effect. So some people aren't going to really like this for every single day. I wouldn't wear this to work, but I would maybe wear it on a day that, I don't know, that I am not going to work. Next up, they do have 4 new metallic liquid catsuit shades. I only picked up 2. I picked up the green because it's so cool, and I don't know when I'm ever going to wear it, but it was just cool, and they're $4.99, so it's not too terrible. All of these are cruelty free, except I did hear the darkest red one is not. So just be aware of that if you're someone who only likes to buy cruelty free makeup. But I only picked up 2 shades, and I will show you close-ups of those. 2 metallic liquid lipsticks. I only picked up 2. Kind of regretting it, kind of not. I know that the green and the blue one is not really going to get worn, except for maybe for this video and for any other time I can find to wear a green lipstick. I really like how they did the packaging of these caps. As you can see, it has like little scales on. Here's Coral Crown. It is still wet. Yesterday when I swatched these, I did have a little bit of a difficult time trying to get it to dry down completely matte. I had swatched it and it did transfer. There is that one swatched. Very pretty. I will show them again once they have dried down completely. There's the first one in Coral Crown, and it still feels very like tacky. So it doesn't, I wouldn't say it dries completely matte unless it just takes a really long time. But that isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes that means it's more comfortable. I'm going to be applying the liquid catsuit in Siren's Jewel. This is the green. I'm really scared to apply this on camera because I am terrible at applying liquid lipsticks, especially dark colors. Do you see how much product that picked up? Like, there's this big chunk. I might wipe some of that off because that's a little bit intimidating. This color I would never wear like on a daily basis, but it was just so pretty. And I don't have anything like it, and I was like, this is fun. I'm gonna get it. It is definitely cool. These applicators make it easy to line your lips. I would check to make sure before you apply it that you don't have a huge chunk on there like I did, and kind of wipe that away so that you don't start off with like just a big mess on your lips, and you can slowly build it up. You can see the sparkle in it, which is really pretty. The formula on these feel really nice, almost just as comfortable as their regular liquid cat suits. I do find that the formula goes on really nice and opaque, but something you need to watch out for is the applicator does pick up quite a bit of product from the start, so you might want to wipe some of it off before you just go into applying it on your lips. And I skipped on the eyeliners because I figured that I could use these eyeshadows as eyeliners if I really wanted to. This is what I was most excited about. This is what I mainly cared about getting from this collection. This is what really did it for me. And it is their 4 liquid eyeshadows. This is what I was the most excited for, were the metallic liquid eyeshadows, because they really remind me of the Stila liquid glitters, and they just look completely gorgeous, and I love anything glittery, and the shades look really unique. These retail for $4.99, which is so cheap. There's Laura's necklace. As you can see, it has some greens in there, kind of emerald looking. So let's test this one out. Before I do that though, let me show you the applicator. It's flat on both sides. So there is one swipe. I just wanted to show you how that works. It almost seems like it has some blue hints in there, but you can see there's a really dark base behind it. I'm gonna try and blend it out with this here. So pretty though. Like, next I'm going to swatch Aquatic Prism next to it, since this is a blue and some people were saying they're kind of similar, so you guys can see for yourselves. Again, it has a really deep base to it. You can either wear these without like a base underneath or even by themselves. This one's like a gunmetal shade, and this is in Mysterious Night. So pretty. Here is that one. Definitely a deep base with a lot of silver glitter in it. So there they all are side by side so far. Last but certainly not least, we have the purple one in Moonlight Majesty. These are stunning, and for them to be drugstore price, $4.99, I'd say this is something you have to pick up from the collection, especially if you love glitter eye looks, because it's just so unique and really awesome. I hope they come out with other more wearable colors in the future. I hope that this was like a test to see how people like the formula, and then maybe they will come out with a permanent line of these, because these are just so pretty and I can't wait to try it on my eye. I think we're gonna start off with Aquatic Prism. This one is like teal, but sometimes it has like a purpley shift. And I think we're gonna start this off like in the inner part and then maybe do another color in the outer. So I didn't wipe any off. I'm just gonna wipe / dab it on there. As I was swatching these, I could see kind of like brush this color. You guys, this color. These do dry down matte. This one is still wet, though. Wow, it just like keeps going. Like, I wasn't sure how it applied to my eye because when I swatched it, they were a tiny bit like streaky, but that's why it's always important to test it out on your face as well. I highly suggest this one in Aquatic Prism. Like, it is unique. So I can still feel that it is very wet. So when you do this, you might want to wait a while before you like just open up your eye, because you don't want to get it all over the place. I'm going to go into the purple, which is called, I think, Moonlight Majesty. And this one is strange because it looks purple, but then like in this type of lighting, you almost see like a golden reflect. I'm like trying not to open my eye too much because I don't want it to get to the top of my lid. Wow. These are awesome. Like I said, if there's something you get, you have to get these. Seriously, like, they're great. Yes. So I would feel like even though I applied eyeshadow, that I would maybe want to help make it blend a little bit better by, after it drying, maybe adding some color into the crease or the outer V, just to kind of help it blend a tiny bit. I kind of want to try out the green, but I don't know where to try it. I'm wondering if we should put it underneath, or is that just overkill? Maybe we can try it on, I don't know. Maybe we'll try lining it really tiny underneath that lid. This is Laura's necklace. That's pretty. I do feel like this one's like an emerald green, but it does have like a lot of black base to it, so it makes it really dark. What's awesome is about these is they didn't really need much of a base. Like if you notice, I had my outer crease finished, but I didn't really have a real color base down, and you can still tell the different colors that are on my eyelids. So that's always kind of a true test of the pigmentation. I'm kind of tempted to put this on my lips. Should we do it? I don't know. Like in the center? Looks pretty. You can maybe use these as toppers. I know some people don't like to switch from their eyes to their lips. I'm not too crazy about it either, but I'll do it. I'm willing to do it. I think I'm going to try, these still feel a little bit wet, so I think I'm going to try adding like a little bit of eyeshadow just in the crease now. Just to really make it look more blended and not so like, here's a gram of glitter on my face. So to me, this collection is really fun. It's really dark and vampy, which I think fits the theme of Midnight Mermaid. I also think that there's just some really pretty unique things in here. There's a lot of uniqueness to this this collection. I'd say if you were to pick up just one thing, at least pick up one of these eyeshadows. They're just so cool. They're so opaque, and they do dry down. It does take a little bit, so you might want to wait a little bit before you open your eye or anything, but it is just, they're so opaque, and they're just beautiful. And I hope that this is like Wet n Wild just testing these out with this collection to see if they should launch like a full permanent collection, because that would be so amazing, because Stila glitters are like $22 and these are $4.99, and they are just, they're beautiful. So I highly suggest you pick these up. Do not miss out on these. Do not skip out on these if you like glitter. If you don't like glitter, then you probably don't need them. If you like it as much as I do, you need this. You cannot skip out on them. I think specifically my favorite out of those ones is Aquatic Prism. It has this unique tealness to it, where if I look at the swatch on my hand, it's like this teal blue, but then it has like some purple sparkle in there, and it's just probably the most shifty one out of the two. The liquid catsuits to me weren't like a must-have. I again hope that this is like a test to see their metallic formula, and maybe they'll come out with more shades, because if that happens, I would definitely buy more shades. If you're someone who loves bold colors though, I hear the blue one is awesome and this green one is awesome. Like, I need to find reasons to wear it because it feels really great. Of course, I did put this Laura's necklace on top of it, so it's extra glittery, but it feels so good. It went on opaque, it wasn't streaky. So if you love your bold colors, you need this. Something that's super unique as well is the highlighter. I don't have anything like this, but again, it's not one that is the most wearable. So this to me is for someone who just wants it to add to their collection, but it's not necessarily going to be one you need in your collection because it's not one for every single day. In my personal opinion, someone else, it might look great on their skin tone, but it's not one that I would wear every single day, but it is awesome. The packaging is so cute. And it's only $6.99, so it's kind of like, why not add it to your collection? It's just very interesting. It's a very interesting highlighter. So if you like unique things, you like collecting makeup, this would probably be a must-have just because it is so different. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. Let me know if you're going to pick anything up or if you bought anything from it. I think they did an amazing job on this collection. Thank you guys, and you all have a great day. Bye.